Gartex is the brand. Rexstone Industries Limited is the name of the company. And this is a company that is based out of Vadodara, Gujarat. We've been manufacturing, it's a company which was started in 1994. And in 2004, we started manufacturing inks, digital inks for the printing industry. Our start was with the signage industry, and that's where we have a bulk of our business even today. But for the last 4 years, we've been concentrating on the textile industry. And we believe the textile industry is going to be the future growth for the company as well as for India as such. Textile digital printing brings about a lot of advantage because it is a very efficient way of printing, sustainable way of printing because the water consumption in printing goes down. If you're looking at polyester printing or cotton printing or a cotton polyester blend, all these inks will work well. And we have different inks for all of these different fabrics that can work together. For cotton printing, reactive inks are the ones which is what we are offering. So reactive inks are inks which are made with reactive dyes that chemically bond with the fabric to make a product and make the cotton work for you in bright colors efficiently and sustainably. When we talk about polyester printing, dye sublimation is the way to go. Dye sublimation is transfer printing, where you print on paper and then transfer onto the polyester fabric to get the bright and colors that are required from textile application requirements. When we talk about cotton polyester blends, because it's a blend, you cannot work with reactive or dye sublimation inks. That's when you work with pigmented inks, water-based, to be able to get the results that are required from an application requirement of the customer. So our key markets for exports, honestly, as of today, from the textile perspective, is only South America. But from the other inks that we manufacture, we are doing the sale, which is right. We are doing to about close to 56 or 57 countries all over the world. North, South America and Europe being the larger areas that we have been focusing on and we've been doing. We do a little bit in Africa and a little bit in Far East. Bang on what you've really said. The product and the industry that we are in, the digital printing industry that we are in, is all about product development and R&D because the industry is a very dynamic industry. We have new printheads being launched every 3 to 6 months. You have to be abreast with the existing technology. You have to be abreast with what are the changes that are happening in the printing world as well as in the textile world. And a mix of the two is where you can bring in value to our customer. That is where we stand with our state-of-the-art manufacturing and the R&D facilities where we have a lot of, we spend a lot of money on product development. We've been pioneers in the industry. We were, I think, amongst the first ones in India who started manufacturing in India. I remember the times when people would come to us and say, no, you're not manufacturing. You're buying from China and just repacking, which was not true even then and is not true even today. But it is something that is a stigma that is there that people believe. And one big area that we've been trying to work towards from all customers in India is that everything made outside of India is not good. Made in India products are amazing. Made in India products are where people have, like us, have worked very hard to provide you with good technology, good understanding, and ourselves being educated on that requirement of yours, because every country has its own conditions and its own requirements. That is where we bring the maximum value to an Indian customer. It's no longer a buzzword. It is now a reality. Sustainability is there and has to be done, because without this, I don't see the world being a more safer place. We as a company are manufacturing pigments which we use ourselves and colorants that we manufacture ourselves in facilities which are zero liquid discharge, where we treat water just not by doing the basic stuff, but doing the basic stuff, then making sure that the biological oxygen demand and the chemical oxygen demand of the wastewater is being treated, then making sure we recover 89 to 91% of our water and ensure that we are giving back to the society when it is required. When we talk about digital printing in itself, The process of printing in itself is the most sustainable way you can print anything. There is currently nothing better than a digital printed process for printing anything textile. And that is something that I believe all of us have to understand. We all have to adopt this technology and work in the direction of making sure that we make the world a safer place for our children. Any new technology that comes in takes a little bit of time for adoption. We are in that phase where people know that this is what they have to do, but are kind of deciding when to shift to this technology in a bigger way. Today, in textiles, digital printing is not yet fully the largest technology which is there, but I believe in the next 5 to 7 years, it is going to change and is going to become one of the technologies that is where printing is being taken care of. So we are very clear and very bullish about India. I believe it's not just Indians, now the whole world is bullish about India. We are seeing a lot of traction coming across from everywhere in the world, where people are looking at India becoming the manufacturing house of the world as well as for themselves. And I think this is a wave that we as entrepreneurs in the country have to seize. These are opportunities that don't come again and again. I wouldn't say they don't come once in a lifetime, they come in once in few centuries. And if we as individuals and entrepreneurs can capture these by following the right practices, being ethical, ensuring the right effluent treatment facilities are in place, ensuring that we have invested for economies in scale which is there, we will all be able to take that advantage and ride this wave of how we are moving forward.